and a QB on the same page for the first season usually is a little rough. I mean, look at it last year with Kellen Moore. The Eagles didn't necessarily start the season that great. Matter of fact, they went into the bye week 2-2. So a lot of people weren't that happy going into the bye week last year. Of course, the Eagles had the week 5 bye week last year. So this is something where I think Eagles fans, it's week 2. I think you have to relax. I wouldn't go in full panic mode just yet. Again, he's a new offensive coordinator. And remember, Jalen Hurts, something that I don't like at all, didn't play in the preseason, didn't play a single snap in the preseason. So this is something where, again, on this type of situation, he's a new offensive coordinator. You got to give it time for these guys to get on the same page. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't necessarily like what I saw either, especially from these first 2 weeks. Don't get me wrong, okay? But this is that situation where you kind of have to step back and look and say, okay, it's the first year right here. We went, 2-2 into the week 5 bye week last year with Kellen Moore, right? This is that situation where it's a new coordinator. You have to give it some time. You can't be jumping on it immediately saying, all right, this guy's a mess. He's a disgrace. Fire him. No, you can't do that because next thing you know, you don't give it time. Once they finally get on the same page, and you're looking back and saying, "Oh, no, I should have actually been a little more lenient." Yeah, give it some time. Now, if it starts to get into week 8 or whatnot, and things are not changing at all, then I'd say, yeah, it goes a little bit in the panic mode. But as of right now, in week 2, I'd say cool it, let it go, and we'll see how things develop. Of course, yes, the short passing game, the quick passing game wasn't necessarily the greatest. The play calls on 3rd and long yesterday, I didn't necessarily agree with them either, as especially on a 3rd and long situation. You got to make sure your wide receiver is over that first down marker. There were many times yesterday it was a 3rd and long situation. Tried throwing it to A.J. Brown. He was about 3 yards short of that first down marker. So didn't necessarily understand some of the logic used yesterday. But again, give it time. I'm not saying go in the full panic mode just yet. Let's see how things develop in these upcoming weeks. Of course, again, he's brand new. Give it time, folks. Don't jump on it right away, please.